I'll call you. Okay. The first thing is we have some Hanukkah candles that we need to light, and we always have to light the Hanukkah candles before the Sabbath. So, you guys ready? Oh, it's okay. Well, well, we have plenty of matches to protect the table. Okay. Waiting for you to get set up. You got your candles in? Yeah, you need to put them in. Are we ready? Yeah, you can. Okay, you can light your shamash now. Yeah. Together now. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim b'avoteinu bayamim hahem Bazman hazeh. Amen. We're going to go to page 365. We're at least going to do at least a Hanukkah song for an opener. Now, And oh heck, let's do O Hanukkah at the bottom of page 365. O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. O Hanukkah, a festival of joy, a holiday, a jolly day for every girl and boy. Seize the whirling dreidels all week long. Eat the sizzling latkes, sing a happy song. Now light them tonight then, the flickering candles in a row. We tell the wondrous story of God's eternal glory and dance by the light's cheering glow. Retell the wondrous story of God's eternal glory and dance by the candle's cheering glow. Now we're going to go all the way to the other side of the prayer book, and we're going to light the candles. Lisa, if you would kindly do the honors for us. Page 3, 2, 3, whatever. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you. Normally I do this at the end of the service, but boy, I must have ticked him off. He's back. Okay, normally I tend to thank people towards the end of the service, but today I want to thank everyone. I want to thank John for being our Bema guest. I want to thank Travis for running Zoom, and I want to thank Lisa for leading us in the prayer for the Shabbat candles. We're going to go to page 6. And we'll go to the middle of the page, and we'll read this responsively. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. We're going to turn to page 28, and we're going to do the Barhu, and we will stand for that. Yai la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated. Oh, well. Pardon? Thank you. All of a sudden, I felt naked. So, we're going to go to page 30. And we're going to read this together in the middle of the page. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. We're going to sing together on page 32. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu U'kumenu nasiach bechukecha V'nismach b'divrei toratcha B'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu Uvahem nege yomam balayla Nege yomam balayla Ve'ahavatcha al tasir Nimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael Ohev amo Yisrael. please rise for the watchword of our faith? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Please be seated. We're going to turn to page 36, and we will chant the Ve'ahavta together. I've mentioned numerous times, this is just my favorite prayer of all. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam veshiftecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uveshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot ayadecha vehayu letotofot beinenecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kadoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem mi eretz mitzrayim leot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet. We're going to read responsively on page 39. I think this is a rather appropriate prayer. In the middle of the page. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. From bondage in Egypt, we were delivered. At Sinai, we bound ourselves to your way. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Page 40. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh Felech. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Turn to page 43. At the top of the page, we will read together. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 44. Together. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. B'nei uvein b'nei Yisrael od hi leolam, od hi leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. We're going to go to page 46, where we will rise for the Amidah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agitehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevii Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Hozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, page 50. Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Ata Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach Umorid HaGashem, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishene Afar, Michamocha Baal Gevurot, Umidomela, Melech Memit, Umekayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Page 52. Atah Kadosh, Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim b'chol yom ya'aluka selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. Okay. We'll read together at the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 57. I will read the Hebrew. Y'all will read the English. This is at the top of the page. And then we'll recite the prayer together. Retzei Adonai Eloheinu b'amcha Yisrael, utfilatam ba'ata tekabel, uthi leratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Baruch atah Adonai she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. On page 58, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to read the Hebrew, and then you'll read the English in the middle, and then we'll do the prayer at the bottom of the page. Modim anachnu lach she'atah hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu le'olam va'ed surchayenu magen yish'enu atah hu ledor vador. נודה לך נספר תהילתך על חיינו, המסורים בידיך ועל נשמותינו הפקודות לך, ועל ניסיך שבכל יום עמנו, ועל נפלותיך וטובתך שבכל עת ערב הבוקר וצהריים. הטוב כי לא חלו רחמך, המרחם כי לא תמו חסדיך, מעולם קיווינו לך. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'el lehodot. We're going to go to page 60. Top of 60, we're going to do Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon Lechol hashalom, ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom, shalom rav Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam, shalom rav Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם. We're going to do a silent prayer, and we'll eventually go into Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh Shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh Shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh Shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Please turn to page 253. In some respects, this may be, at least in my humble opinion, the most important prayer that we do. And it's the fact that we're praying for the welfare of others that, to me, goes back to the golden rule, which as Rabbi Hillel stated, it was not do unto others, it was do not do unto others what is distasteful to you. And that was his summation of Judaism. He said, the rest is but commentary, now go study. I'm going to read the list of names that I have here, and then I'm going to extend my hand, and as my hand comes over, you add any names that we don't have on here. So for our Misha Berach list right now, Lev Diekerman, Teresa Todd, Leela Wilson, Paul Tackett, Eric Gershkovich, who's still languishing in a Russian jail, Al Unger, Beth Haberman, Franz Gall, Robin Unger, Alvin Kassan, Glenn Fasnacht, John Gage, David Rosenberg, the hostages who are being held in Gaza, the family of the hostages who are worried sick about their loved ones, and those who are recovering from wounds inflicted during the terror attack in Israel on October 7th. Okay, middle of 253. Mi sheberach avoteinu mikor habracha le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. You know, I don't think I'm going to read this. I'm going to paraphrase it, which I normally don't do with Rabbi Sachs. But I decided that tonight I'm not looking at a parsha. We do that on most Friday nights. It's Hanukkah too. And there is a question that Rabbi Sachs posed. You know, the miracle of that one vial of oil lasting 8 days, well, that didn't start with the first day. The miracle was from the second day through the 8th. What was the miracle on the first day? That they actually found that oil. Good. They actually found the oil at all in a sealed off place because the whole temple had been desecrated. They had to clean it up, and when it was time to consecrate it, well, consecration has, at least historically, was done with oil. And They wanted to be able to light the eternal light again. But there's just this little bit of oil, and they had to search to find that. That was the miracle of the first day, was actually finding it. Now, the other thing that Rabbi Sachs pointed out, and again, this is going to be very brief tonight. What is the candle? Why do we have the light? I mean, every synagogue has some sort of eternal light, okay? Of course, in the old days, they didn't have electricity, so they used what they had, which was candles and oil. And I'm not sure whether they used candles at that point in time. Come to think of it, the purpose of the light is to contrast with the dark. It is to show that no matter what is going on in your world, in your life, that candle is how we push back the violence, the pain, the hatred. That candle is how we push back. That light, I should say, is how we push back against the darkness of evil. I paraphrased that, and everything else would be just commentary. So first of all, I never got around to wishing you all both a happy Hanukkah and a peaceful Shabbat, so I wish that to all of you. And at this point, we're going to go on, and John Siletto is going to read what's going on in Temple Shalom.
I'd like to express Shabbat Shalom and happy Hanukkah to all of you. Tonight I'm here as a representative of Temple Shalom Board of Trustees. I think you're going to be seeing more members of trustees. I think you'll be seeing more members of the Board of Trustees up here on the bima, and to sort of express leadership and also to give you an opportunity to interact with them. So this is a custom that we used to have and we're resurrecting, and I have the honor of being the first one. So you'll be seeing, as you come to services on Friday evening or Saturday morning, you'll be seeing Board of Trustee members up here. Okay, coming up, let's see, we want to issue some thanks to Mark Smith. If you'll notice that the Hanukkah menorah is out in the lobby. It's been assembled. Even though we don't have the same Hanukkah helpers, we wanted to have it up. Cindy and Mike Phelps put it up. Mark Smith helped them. And we'll recruit a couple people in a few weeks to help them put it away. It's a pretty amazing article. Last year I helped Mike and Cindy put it away. It all fits neatly into that box below. It's like a big puzzle, and it all fits in there just perfectly, and it's a really kind of a neat thing. So we'll have a little thing where we put it back together in a few weeks. Let's see, we have, in celebration of the Hanukkah holiday, we're having a dinner tomorrow night here at Temple Shalom. I hope you've all RSVP'd. Dinner will begin at 6 o'clock, and Watts will have a shuk during the event. So be sure to check that out. Men's Club is having a breakfast on December the 17th. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me go back to tomorrow night. Men's Club took it upon themselves to try to recruit 5 or 6 people to cook 50 to 60 potato latkes each. We don't want to be without latkes for our Hanukkah celebration. And so we've done that. There'll be latkes there tomorrow. We hope you all come. We hope you all enjoy them. I want to thank my wife Zena for helping out with that. Travis, Rich Goldwyn, A.W. Rosenthal, and Mark Epstein, and also Carol Safkovich and Mick Safkovich. So we'll all be providing the latkes for tomorrow. So like I say, come and enjoy them. Okay, on the 17th of December, Men's Club is having a breakfast meeting. We'll begin at 10 o'clock with the usual buffet brunch. And our guest speaker will be Temple Shalom member Bob Thiel, and his subject will be legendary Boston Celtics basketball star Bill Russell. Mr. Russell, as great of a basketball player as he was, might have even been a better person off the basketball court, and Bob's going to fill us all in about it. So please, over the next week, if you'd like to come to the breakfast, let me know, let Mark Epstein know, and we'd like to have a good crowd and see you all there. And that's all the announcements for tonight.
Thank you. Move that one over. Okay. I thought I'd somehow achieved magical powers. Evidently, I have.
I think broadcasting
Anybody else thinking of The Exorcist? Okay. Let's go to page 282. Please. Let's rise. We're going to do the Aleinu on page 282. Aleinu l'shabach l'adon hakol l'teikdu l'aliotzer breshit shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim v'yosed haaretz umoshav yikaro v'shamayim mimal ushchinatu zo begavei meromim hu Eloheinu Eino emet malkeinu efes ulato kakatuv betorato v'yadata hayom v'hashivota el levavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim v'shamayim mimal ve'al haaretz mitachat einod. Page 287. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad u'shemo echad. Please be seated. It's okay. No, I did it. Okay. There's one that one reading Rabbi does on page 291. I actually like this one. It just has been a lot, but there's something about it that touches me where the other ones don't. At the bottom of the page, together, there are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the days we remember. Our thoughts now turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those who friends and neighbors have lost, martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, or even worse, burnt, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who have died at this season in years past, those we have drawn into our hearts with our own. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for blessing. Tonight, we remember Katie Album, grandmother of Mark Glazer, William Bloom, father of Stephen Bloom, Benjamin Edelson, son of Richard Edelson, Leo Fader, father of David Fader, Miriam Fleischman, mother of Marvin Fleischman, Isidore Friedman, grandfather of Stuart Pass, Joseph Gavi, father-in-law of Zena Gavi, Lynn Goldstein, mother of Amy Shear, Rose Hansen, friend of Sheila Wallace and my family as well, Ann Kuhn, mother of Elizabeth Kuhn, Charles Soletto, father of John Soletto, Robert Steinman, father of Sheila Wallace. We also have yahrzeit for those who have plaques and no one to observe. Elizabeth Wiener, Modena Kaplan, Isidore Sticker, Bert H. Wexler. We now rise on page 294 as we recite the Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, bi'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam leolmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudusha brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Please be seated. We're going to turn to page 365 at the top of the page. And we're going to sing Rock of Ages to end on an upbeat note. 365 at the top. Rock of Ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amidst the raging foes were Happy Hanukkah and Shabbat Shalom.